think an earthquake off the coast of Alaska will have no impact on your life? Well, that may not necessarily be true. We should perhaps be prepared for a tsunami. And here to let us know the best way to do that, I'm delighted to welcome Yvette LaDuke. You are a Tsunami Planning Coordinator for the Governor's Office of Emergency Services. So nice to have you here.
Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity to be here.
All right, we're really used to getting prepared for an earthquake. I mean, that just seems to be part of our vernacular here in Southern California. But how does that differ for preparing for a tsunami?
So there are some similarities and differences in preparing for these two different types of disasters. So for both of them, we want you to have a plan. Have a plan for yourself, for your family, for your pets, and then also get prepared, have a preparedness kit, have the types of items that you would need to grab and go should you need to evacuate due to a tsunami. So in saying that, that is one of the major differences between preparing for an earthquake and preparing for a tsunami. For the earthquake, you do your drop, cover, hold on, and we want you to stay as close to where you are. But once that shaking stops, we want you to immediately evacuate inland and to high ground if possible.
Have tsunamis hit this area, and what are the chances of a tsunami hitting this area? You know, March of 1964, huge earthquake off the coast of Alaska, did in fact impact Southern California, and in particular Crescent City, but you said even in 2011.
Correct. There was an earthquake that happened off the coast of Japan in 2011. It was the Tohoku tsunami, which created massive inundation over in Japan. However, tsunamis can travel across the Pacific Ocean. They travel about the speed of a jet plane, so about 500 miles an hour. So think about the time it would take for you to fly from Japan to California. That's about the time it would take for the tsunami to arrive. And it actually did cause about $100 million damage to the California coast, mostly impacting Northern California. Crescent City was the most significantly damaged community from that event, but we had damage mostly to our port and harbor areas all up and down the California coast.
What are some of the ways that we will be warned that a tsunami, obviously radio emergency services, we're not like Hawaii, we don't have a siren system.
We don't hear, there are some areas of our coast that do have siren systems, like in Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, and up along our northern coast. There are some areas that do have tsunami sirens that can sound when there is a tsunami. However, for most of the coast, we don't. So if there is a near source tsunami, like we talked about earlier, if there's an earthquake off our coast here, you'll want to watch for those natural signs. The recedence of the ocean water, maybe hearing kind of a different roaring sound in the ocean. Those are some factors, or if you feel the shaking, those are some factors that you'll want to pay attention to know that you need to leave the area.
Absolutely fascinating, Yvette. So much information. Thank you so much for being with us today and getting all this great information out.